everybody. It's Carrie, and you're watching Joy in My Keto Journey. If this is your first time to my kitchen, welcome. If it's not, then welcome back. Take a minute and comment below on anything that we're going to do today that you want to say something about or you have an opinion about. I'd love to hear from you. I am all decked out in look at even my earrings, my animal print today, because today's my mama's birthday. And anyone who knows my mama knows she loves her some animal print. So she does it in her decor, in what she wears, she throws it in here and there, and she loves her some animal print. So we're having a little animal print themed get together for dinner tonight, and we're gonna celebrate her tonight. But today I'm going to make one of her favorites, which is carrot cake. Instead of making a whole carrot cake though, I find it easier for some portion control if we do cupcakes. So I found a recipe on Pinterest. Let me know, where do you guys get your best recipes? Where do you find them? I went on Pinterest and I found a recipe at a website called mouthwateringmotivation.com. How bad could it be, right? So they're gonna be carrot cake cupcakes with cream cheese frosting, and I'm really excited to make them. I've not made them before, so I just wanted to bring you along and let you join me in the making of them. And then tonight, after everyone gets here and when we go to celebrate my mama, we'll let everybody do their taste test and get some opinions, and I'll tack that on to the end. So anyway, let's get started. Got all my ingredients together and got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. What I'm so excited about as part of this journey, one of the things that has gotten me just really excited is that I'm really realizing that there's very little that you can't make and make it so that it tastes good and you can have it, right? There are substitutes for everything. So you know what? You can have celebrations, and you can celebrate the people in your life that you love. You can whatever the occasion, right? There are things that you can do to not have to say no altogether, but that you can actually participate in the celebration and partake, and it's still just as yummy. So I'm looking forward to tonight and having everybody give a taste test and give their honest opinion about how these turn out. Like I said, I've never made them before, so don't know, but we're gonna go for it. Okay, so the first thing I did was chop up my pecans and get my carrots ready. And then we're gonna sift all the dry ingredients together. And I use a sifter. Some folks don't use sifters, but I like to. It's just a great way to make sure all the dry ingredients get combined really well. And it helps to get the lumps out of your flour as well. My almond flour I keep in the freezer, so it kind of gets clumpy. We're going to add coconut flour. I'm going to tell you that, spoiler alert on these, this is my 2 tablespoon measure, which I'll put the link for that below. I love my 2 tablespoon measure. Powdered monk fruit. As it goes through here, I'm just going to tell you that these came out a little bit dry. And so I'm not sure if it was the coconut flour, too much coconut flour. Next time I might try 2 tablespoons less of the coconut flour and maybe add some mayonnaise or something just to make them a little more moist. The flavor was on point. I mean, they were absolutely delicious. It was just the texture. They were a little dry for me. I also changed on my website. You'll see the length of time to bake them was 30 to 35 minutes. I changed it to 20 to 30 minutes because I think you want to check it sooner than what I did. Just continuing to add the spices here. There's a lot of really good spices. Some of these on their website, were optional spices, but I went ahead and added them all and was not sorry that I did that. I mean, these, again, the flavor on these was on point. So went ahead and put in all the spices. Really, really good. Once I get the salt in with it, then I also, that's where I'm going to go ahead and start sifting this all together. And when you sift it, you'll see it just really combines it very well. You can hit the side or, turn the crank. But once we get all of these dry ingredients sifted together, I'm going to melt some butter, just soften it, melt it in the microwave. And then we're going to add some blackstrap molasses. So there is a little bit of sugar in this, but I will tell you what I've heard about blackstrap molasses is it doesn't cause an insulin spike. So, and there's only 1 tablespoon of it. So I think we're safe, but it really, again, we had some really, really great flavor in this. Also adding the vanilla and, once we get all these wet ingredients, I'm going to add some eggs as well. Once we get the wet ingredients combined, I'm going to mix them with an electric mixer, and then we'll combine the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Now I'm going to add our pecans and carrots. I put a little more pecans in than what the recipe called for. It called for coconut, and I substituted with pecans. It was only 1/4 cup. I'm pretty sure I had a good 1/2 cup of pecans in there. And then I was a little concerned about the carrots being too big. I just grated a big, large carrot and then cut those gratings up. But they actually, it worked out perfectly, and they cooked down, so that wasn't a problem at all. Okay, so I just put them in the oven. They need to cook or bake for 30 to 35 minutes. At 350. It smells delicious. That batter smelled like molasses cookies, so I'm pretty excited. All right, so I'll let you see what the finished product looks like as soon as it comes out. Okay, so we're out of the oven. Look, you can tell that the top's got a little bit done, so I don't know, but I am gonna frost them. So first, I'm gonna put them on a cooling rack. You wanna let them cool for at least 20 minutes. I'm gonna cool these much longer than that, so I wanna make sure that frosting stays on there and is pretty, and I don't know, we'll see how pretty they are. But so I'll be back with the completely finished product and with them all displayed and ready for tasting when Mom gets here. All right. To you. Happy birthday, dear Mimi. It's the birthday girl. Trying her cupcake. What do you think?
Yummy, just like carrot cake. I love it.
It is carrot cake.
Good?
Delicious.
Anyone else care to give their...
It's really good. Keto friendly. It's delicious. The cream cheese, best part.
Okay, so the cupcakes were a hit. So click below. The recipe will be on my website. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up to let me know that you want to see more like it. And also subscribe and hit the bell icon to be reminded every time I post a new video. Have a great day.